The WNBA Finals are now perfectly poised as the series heads to Minneapolis for Game 3, with both the New York Liberty and Minnesota Lynx knowing what's at stake. For the Liberty, Game 2 was not just a win but a statement of intent, and it will serve as a reminder of their resilience after the Game 1 overtime heartbreak. They needed to prove that they could bounce back under pressure, and they did just that, outlasting the Lynx in what was shaping up to be another nail-biting finish. Breanna Stewart's all-around brilliance has been a consistent factor for New York throughout the season, but her Game 2 performance underscored her ability to dominate both ends of the court. Setting a WNBA Finals record with 7 steals, she spearheaded a defensive effort that choked the Lynx's offense. New York's defense was critical, especially in holding Minnesota to fewer points each quarter, forcing tough shots, creating turnovers, and closing out on shooters. While Stewart was the standout, Betnijah Laney-Hamilton's resurgence gave New York a crucial boost. After struggling with injuries for much of the season, she exploded offensively, starting the game hot and finishing with 20 points, her highest in the postseason. Her ability to attack the basket and score efficiently added a new dynamic to the Liberty's offense, making them a much more balanced threat. With Laney-Hamilton firing, the Liberty were able to put more pressure on the Lynx defense, opening up space for their other key players. Courtney Vandersloot, who praised Laney-Hamilton's contributions, continued to be the engine for the Liberty, orchestrating the offense with her trademark vision and facilitating for her teammates. Jonquel Jones, though quieter than in Game 1, still played a crucial role inside, battling Minnesota's frontcourt and grabbing key rebounds. Minnesota, despite the loss, has shown remarkable tenacity in this series. The Lynx's ability to dig themselves out of deep deficits in both games has kept them in contention, and their fourth-quarter push in Game 2 was another testament to their fighting spirit. However, unlike in Game 1, where they completed the comeback and won in overtime, they were unable to break through New York's defense in the closing minutes this time around. Kayla McBride and Napheesa Collier have been the consistent offensive leaders for Minnesota, but in Game 2, they didn't get enough support from the rest of the roster. The Lynx had just 3 players score in double figures, and their bench struggled to make a significant impact, with New York's defense tightening as the game wore on. For Minnesota to take control of the series at home, they will need more production from their supporting cast and find ways to solve New York's defensive schemes. Looking ahead to Game 3, both teams face critical questions. Can the Liberty continue their defensive dominance, and will Laney-Hamilton maintain her offensive surge? Can the Lynx regain their composure at home and find a way to prevent New York from building big leads early? With 2 games in Minneapolis, the Lynx have the opportunity to win the championship on their home floor, but they will need to come out stronger and avoid the early deficits that have plagued them in both games so far. The atmosphere at Target Center will be electric, with Minnesota fans eager to push their team to the brink of a title. For the Liberty, these 2 road games represent a chance to take command of the series, with Game 2 providing the momentum and confidence they needed. Both teams have shown they can go on big runs, and with the series tied, Game 3 promises to be a pivotal battle in this thrilling finals matchup.